Baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Over Tatum. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now here's Tatum. Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. A main focus on their defense? Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Now here's Brown. Lets a floater go. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Holiday finds Tatum. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Lopez against Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Lopez, the screen on Tatum. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Holiday, who poked away. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Tatum. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Lopez, the screen. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And Horford gets it to go. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Pass to Hauser. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Pritchard. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Trent. There's a screen. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Count it.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Lillard looking around. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 3. And quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. A good-looking shot from the wing. And Milwaukee has possession. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Green with a screen on Craig. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Tatum, a screen on Porter. Here's Pritchard. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Craig. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Tatum. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Tatum's got 7 points.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Giannis to the cup. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Kuzma with a screen on White. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. He has 6. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Here's Prince. And here is Antetokounmpo. And the three off target. Inside. Oh, deflected and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tipped away. Tatum with it. He has 7. Brown scanning the floor. And Brown knocking down the triple.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Tatum from long range. That shot off. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Outside, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 8.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Right side, White for the lead. And again, Boston with the triple.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Antetokounmpo outside. Holiday against Lillard. Over Holiday. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Here's Prince, hounded by Tatum. For 3, here's Lillard. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Prince. Brown passes to Porzingis. Tatum with a screen. Here's Pritchard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Pritchard's got 7 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Lillard outside. Takes a three. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And Boston with some changes. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Drew Holiday. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Celtics have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Here's Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 11 points here in the second half.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Look at Tatum using his length.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. That one is off. Horford with some nice D. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. The lead is 2. Pass to Hauser. Back to Tatum. Craig with a screen. Beyond the arc. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Trent finds Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Pass to Lopez. Over to the left wing. Lillard against Porzingis. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Tatum. Antetokounmpo with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To take the lead. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
It's Prince on the wing. Lillard outside for three. Boston pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he did.
KP flying high.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. So it's Boston now. Holiday from long range. And connects from downtown.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Tatum. And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And stolen by Holiday. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's Boston with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Well, you aren't kidding.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. They've got Josh Giddey, Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ball, and it's White in at the 2. Yep, it counts.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Ball. That one goes in. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
5 to shoot. From the wing. Ball, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Towns, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Towns, a screen on White. Bridges misses. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Giddey against Anunoby. The kick out to Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Shoots over Brunson. Ball, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Ball kicks to White. White, a screen on Towns. Here's Buzelis. Outside, Ball. Pass to Vucevic. The shot from the low post is good. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby finds Brunson. Second chance shot. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Giddey. To the wing right side. Now White. And here's Vucevic, defended by Towns. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Now, here's Bridges. Goes up to the stripe. That one good for 2. Bridges has got 5 now.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
And White kicks to Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. No good on the triple. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Tries it from the top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Josh Giddey is out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Jones in at the point.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A capable shooter from all three levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Cameron Payne. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. Outside Williams. High post Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Anunoby sends it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Miles McBride. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Trey Jones. Here's Bridges. Back to Brunson. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Up and in on the layup. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Bridges misses.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Vucevic down low. Defended by Bridges. Drops in the tray. Buzelis has got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Pass to Bridges. Brunson scanning the floor. Puts the move on. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in. Jones checked in for Chicago.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And now that's 11 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Brunson against Jones. And here's Vucevic. Yep, that one goes in there. Vucevic has got 6.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Brunson. Brunson goes for the soft touch.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Brunson from long distance.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Ball dishes to Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Buzelis has got 9.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Bulls. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. Outside Williams. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's White. And the Bulls, another 3.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Brunson outside. Towns a screen on Giddey. Oh, Brunson matches the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Williams passes to White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From 12 feet out. And it's Brunson missing. Bulls trail by 8. The drive-by ball. Pass to Giddey. Releases. And White, the bucket on the assist from Giddey. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Brunson against Giddey. Brunson, left side. Over Giddey. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, they keep going to it, and he keeps delivering.
Now Giddey. Pass to White. Outside ball. Here's Vucevic. Off target with the fadeaway. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 20. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jones. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. And Giddey gets it to go.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Drives to the hoop. McBride's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Williams finds Jones. On the wing, Giddey. And that one drops for him. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Timeout.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. For the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Bruce Ellis comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's good for 2.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. No problems knocking that one down.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Giddey. 10 points for Vucevic.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
A floater, and there's the bucket as Brunson finishes it off. Brunson's got 12 points here in the 2nd half. Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Vucevic. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Bridges dishes to Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses. For Chicago, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Towns a screen on Giddey. Here's Bridges. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Anunoby passes to Hart, and he converts the layup.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
17 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. "17 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Here's Vucevic. Shoots over Towns. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. So it's New York picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the center position. Now here's Bridges. Outside Brunson. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. To the paint. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Matching the triple from the other end, Garland is game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turn himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Now here's Garland. Good on the bucket.
Allen rolling with some force, or at least the force he can muster. He can be useful in the pick and roll.
Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Bridges from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From deep, Strus. Hart pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Here's Brunson. New York again can't hit.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Garland. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. Outside Mitchell. Puts up a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Now here's McBride. Fires the three. He buries it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Mitchell. From deep. It's another three for Cleveland.
The answer from Mitchell, a three of his own.
Brunson passes to Achua. The three is up. He's rebounded by Okoro. Cleveland leading by 4. Nice move. No luck on that one. Hart with the defensive effort. For New York, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside McBride. Pass to Brunson. Over Garland. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got 6.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cleveland on top, up by. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
DeAndre Hunter is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Mobley, then it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Here's Hunter. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Hunter's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Mobley, a screen on Payne. Jerome passes to Mobley. Outside, Green. Here's Jerome, defended by Payne. That one goes in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Achua with a screen. Payne, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Mobley. And he buries his first look. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Bridges hits a three-pointer.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Pass to Strus, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Outside McBride. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A., the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Mitchell misses.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. 6-point game. Outside Hunter. 32 seconds left in the first half. And another miss by Cleveland. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-6 run. Achua for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to Hunter. Buries it down low. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Knicks out in front. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for New York. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward position. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Here's Bridges. Hart with a screen on Mitchell. Down low from the paint. Oh, and Mobley with the block. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. The shot by Towns, no good. Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 5 now.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brunson looks it over. Pass to Towns. shoots over Allen. Towns, that's good.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Back to Brunson. Fires for three. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Brunson. Over Garland. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Towns. And now a three-point New York lead. Bridges against Mitchell. Fires from deep. And the Cavaliers, another three.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Towns, a screen on Garland. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 1:14 left in the third quarter. With the floater. And Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty silky smooth floater from Garland that time.
For New York, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Towns, a screen on Garland. And here's Brunson from the arc. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Fires, high post. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Garland showing some awareness on the pick and roll, breaking down the defense on the pick and roll action.
Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Brunson against Garland. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Second chance shot. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
And here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Three-pointer. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Cavaliers leading. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Outside Anunoby. Inside. Here's Towns. Yes! And the foul! That one's on Darius Garland.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
And Cleveland making a change here. Okiki's checked in. Cleveland has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Pass to Garland. The 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Towns outside. Now here's Anunoby. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And he banks in the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Okiki. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Garland against Towns. Over Garland, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Pass to Strus. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Brunson passes to Bridges. 1:49 left in the final quarter. Brunson with the bucket.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell gets it done inside. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Brunson. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
An incredible job, Brunson just measuring off that floater.
Mitchell bullies his way inside.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Garland against Brunson. And he buries it.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Brunson against Garland. And it's Brunson missing.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Anunoby. Launches it. Brunson misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in. And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
And nails the tray. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And Cleveland has possession. From deep, Mitchell. It's good.
Did he get it off in time?
It counts at the buzzer.
That's a field goal.
Wow. The winner at... All right, Wally, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in its center. Now Giannis. Following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lopez. Headed by Porzingis.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. Brown outside. A Holiday. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Pass to Porzingis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
How about Porzingis? Shrugging off the contact. That work in the weight room paying off.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thank you, David. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. And Boston with the rebound. A pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
And Antetokounmpo makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Tatum no good. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Prince with the ball. Now here's Kuzma. Tries again. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Giannis just doesn't stop working, plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Porter subbed in for Prince. Now, here's Lillard. No scoring in this one. Brown against Porter. Brown feeling it out a bit. Drills it from outside.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Here is Lillard. There's 10 seconds left in the first. A 3-ball. Portis for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we've got more action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Austin with the ball. After Gary Trent Jr. made the last 3-pointer. Tatum from out on the wing, he knocks it down. Tatum's got 6 points.
I like the quality of shots Tatum takes. I mean, concentrates on taking good shots within his range.
Craig against Giannis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Here's Green after the basket by Boston. Into the lane. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. Then for the Celtics, Porzingis is checked in for Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. Here's Hauser, guarded by Green. And again, it's Boston converting.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here is Porter, still without a basket. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Capping off the drive through the bump, Porter Jr. holding steady.
Outside, Porzingis. Tatum looking around for the three. They get it again. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Prince against Howard. Prince, the pass to Giannis. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green, and Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Now here is Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Drills the three-pointer. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
There you see the creativity. Holiday is so good at reading pick and rolls and breaking defenses down. It's hard to corral him when he's got the ball in those situations.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Brown. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks leading by 5. Lillard outside. Back to Kuzma. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Kuzma against Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Kuzma. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks ahead, up by 4. And now let's catch up with Dave. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. The flush by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Prince. Lillard outside. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Lillard's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Pass to Porzingis. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Down low. Here's Lillard. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Celtics shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Left side, Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Now Tatum Antetokounmpo defending. Releases. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Ball's knocked loose. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Covered by Giannis. Pritchard passes to Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Lopez outside. Trent outside. Lillard outside. And Tatum pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, he's like an eel slipping into the paint. Drew Holiday glides past the other guys and gets himself right to the bucket.
Trent left side. Bucks passing it around. Lillard outside. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
With the step back. Tatum way outside. No good from 3-point territory. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Tatum against Trent. Great job by Tatum in close.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Porter. Off target with his 3. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. The kick out to Tatum. Buries it from 3-point range. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kevin Porter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. 2 on the clock. Brown, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Kuzma outside. Here's Lillard. Good. And a nice assist from Prince.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma passes to Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And the rejection by Giannis. Holiday against Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Porzingis, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, all that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Tatum.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Lillard. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
23 seconds left in the 4th. Driving the lane. Good.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Lillard against Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Here's Tatum. Yes!
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Hey, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been...
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the five-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Now here's Embiid. The shot's good.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
Towns on a screen for 3. Bridges. Rebound by Philadelphia. Maxey finds Embiid. He's off on that one. And some solid defense from Towns. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, BA, I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Embiid's shot is good.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Towns up top. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Oubre. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, George. Towns with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Brunson. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Brunson's got 5 now.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Now here's Oubre. For 3, Maxey hits the trifecta.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing, unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Shot from the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. He's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's McBride. Outside Hart. Shot clock at 5. Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Maxey with it. 5 points in the game. And he makes it on the layup. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got Miles McBride. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Payne in at point. That's the group for New York starting the second. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Bridges. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Bridges. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for McBride. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Butler. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Here's Yabusele. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Outside Anunoby from downtown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's McCain. No made baskets yet. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Bridges. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. A minute 31 left in the half. Towns, right side. Tries the spin move. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Embiid. Here's Yabusele. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Achiuwa, and Brunson is subbed in for Payne. Bridges outside to the left wing. Brunson passes to Bridges. Brunson against Maxey, and is blocked. Here's George. Hart pulls it in.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Outside Oubre. Knocked loose. Hart passes to Brunson. 3 seconds left. A sturdy finish from Brunson.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front. They lead by 4. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Back to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. Here's Maxey. Good on the baseline, Jay. Maxey's got 9 points.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Maxey. For three, George sinks the tray.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one's down for Brunson.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Embiid. Count it. He has 6.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart for 3. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 6. Outside Maxey. Outside Oubre. Now Embiid. With the fadeaway. Yes! Embiid from in close.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Brunson surveys. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Brunson's got 9 points now in the second half.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Bridges finds Brunson. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Maxey. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges passes to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Maxey. Back to Bridges. Three-pointer. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. Continued to rack up points in that. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Precious Achiuwa, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to McCain. Outside Butler. Jacks up a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Towns for three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Butler. Here's Yabusele to tie it up. And no good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's Payne outside. Buries it from three. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And that one's good.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Oubre finds Maxey. Back to Oubre. Embiid inside. Covered by Towns. Embiid misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Pass to Embiid. Over Towns. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Maxey. Embiid's got 7 now in this quarter.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Here's Brunson, up and in from the low block. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
To the inside. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Out to the right wing. Towns passes to Brunson. 6 to shoot. And he sinks it.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Now here's Embiid, covered by Towns. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
These are the moments Embiid loves, enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Brunson passes to Hart. Towns on a screen. Shoots. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous three-pointer! And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. "15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Brunson. They could win it. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. The winner at the...
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's White in at the two-guard spot.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. And here's Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. Embiid's shot is good.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Ball finds Giddey. Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Embiid. 7-foot shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And it's White missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Pass to Grimes. Offline with his three. Bulls are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now Giddey. Now Vucevic. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
He's so well prepared. Vooch can get the shot off no matter what time is on that clock.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Here's Embiid. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He's got 8.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Vucevic against Embiid. Vucevic with the bucket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Oubre after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Misses in close.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Embiid. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 3. The second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Butler, Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Joel Embiid.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
To the middle, here's Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Here's Giddey. The rebound by Yabusele. Edwards inside. Giddey defending. Offensive rebound. Embiid banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 14 points for the game.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Some changes for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. Vucevic against Embiid. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Here's Vucevic. Plays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that. The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
1:14 left in the first half. Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. And it's White in for Josh Giddey. 1:12 left in the first half. Pass to Vucevic. And it's Ball in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Takes it inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Maxey's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Buzelis. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Maxey. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Maxey against Jones. Pass to White. And here's Vucevic. With the fadeaway. No good that time. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Philadelphia. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Vucevic, a screen on George. Clock at 4. Here's Giddey. Drops in the layup for 2. Giddey's got 7 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
On the wing, George. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Oubre. And that one, good. Oubre's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
They set the pick. White, wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
It's White on the wing. The kick out to Ball. White against Maxey. Pass to Giddey. For the lead. And the Bulls, another 3.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Yabusele, he's checked in for George. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. The 76ers trailing. Maxey passes to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. Giddey defending. Giddey against Maxey. It's deflected. Outside, Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's White. Outside, Ball. This one for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Musele's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Oubre. Here's the screen. A three-pointer is right on target. Oubre's got 5 now.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Ball sets a screen for Giddey. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Yabusele kicks to Maxey. Oubre outside. Count that one. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Giddey against Maxey. Giddey the pass to Ball. It's over Oubre. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Giddey against Oubre. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Now here's Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Philadelphia with their leads. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Bulls trail by 6. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. And there's Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Embiid, no good. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Williams gets the bucket.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's McCain. It's rebounded by Giddey. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. From deep. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Trey Jones. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's George for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lets it go from 11, and Giddey gets it to go.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Oubre for 3. Good on the triple. And the 76ers lead by 2.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Here's Vucevic. Chalk up 2 there.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Embiid, the pass to Grimes. For 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. Grimes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Vucevic. Six on the shot clock. Back to Giddey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Giddey's got it all tied up now for Chicago. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. To the paint, there's Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Embiid. And it's Vucevic missing.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Giddey with it. Back to Vucevic. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Ooh, Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Embiid, no good. And Chicago has possession. Pass to White. Now Vucevic, guarded by Embiid, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Buzelis. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Embiid. Fades back. Oh, off target.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be the Bulls off the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Joel Embiid. George is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Lets it go from deep. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. In the corner, George with it. Sinks the triple. George has got the first basket here in overtime for Philadelphia.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The 76ers leading by 3. Now Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Embiid the screen. His three-pointers off the mark. Chicago's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Money! And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And here is Giddey. Vucevic a screen on George. Pass to Vucevic. Here's White. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
It falls!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And White kicks to Giddey. White dishes the ball. Giddey, no one around him. And the 3 off target. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
It's money from deep.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Here's Maxey. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Buzelis. Trifecta! And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. And they had some nervous smoke. All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
BA, and I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back and forth action in this one.
Now, New York starting 5. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center position. Now here's Brown. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. From behind the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Holiday finds Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Outside White.
Yeah, great defense from Bridges. His coaches and teammates appreciate his energy.
Inside. Hart passes to Bridges. The teardrop. It's hauled in by White. Bridges against Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Tries a 10-footer. Yep, that one's good.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
And it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll. And no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Now here's Holiday. Horford passes to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. This one for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brown against Hart. Pass to Brunson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Holiday finds Horford. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to White, beyond the arc. Achua with the rebound. Knicks leading by 6. Brunson passes to Achua. Now McBride. Here's Towns. Defended by Porzingis. Tries from 6 feet. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Brown. Drops in the layup for 2. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks out in front, up 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court right now for the Knicks, Precious Achiuwa is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Campaign. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. McBride covers. Tatum draws the double. Here's Hauser. Drains the triple. Hauser's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Bridges, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Craig. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Payne. Outside Holiday. Tatum from long range. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Bridges outside. High post Towns. Here's Anunoby. Soft touch off the glass. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for McBride. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is always ready to let it fly if he's got the room.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. White, good.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Here's Brunson outside. They get the rebound. Towns a screen on White. Brunson against White. Goes back up. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
There's Tatum with the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Brunson passes to Robinson. For three, Bridges. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Brunson against Holiday. A shot to stop the run, and the jumper falls for him. Brunson's got his second basket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at center. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. It's Hart on the wing, hounded by Tatum. The shot by Towns, no good. Boston leading by 8. Porzingis finds Holiday. And here's Tatum. again. The Celtics good for 2 more.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. It's what separates him from other star wings.
Outside Anunoby. Hart from long range. Counted from distance. Hart's got 6 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Tatum from long range. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Hart. Here's Bridges. Now Towns. He's covered by Holiday. And there's Towns on the assist from Bridges.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Pritchard's checked in for White. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Brunson finds Anunoby. Now here's Towns. Over Porzingis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Here's Tatum. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. New York shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. That's good from Bridges. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Pritchard. He's scoreless. The layup off target.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Towns outside. Pass to Achua. Bridges with it. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one's down for Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
And we don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. 36 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Towns for 3, and Pritchard pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Fires the 3. Brown, no good. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Celtics leading by 1. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. New York trailing. So on the floor for the Knicks. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Achua. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at small forward. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hard to find fault with the D. Towns just beating them with better offense there.
Outside Tatum. Finished by Tatum. Wow! Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Towns a screen on Tatum. Right side McBride. Achua for 3. Boston with a rebound. Outside Craig. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. That one drops for him. And it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Tatum, and the Celtics tack on 2 more.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
Here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Holiday. Boston leading by 5. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Back to Tatum. The 3. He buries it from 3. Tatum's got 14 points now in the second half.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Tatum. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Brunson passes to Towns. Bridges against White. Lets the 3 fly. And Mikal Bridges hits from deep.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Tatum inside. He's covered by Hart. And it's Tatum missing. New York has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Towns for 3. Tatum pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And that's an intentional foul. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Timeout called, the Knicks. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And he commits the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he's unable to get the second one. So we see the Celtics get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.